so-called don't work. For those who want to hit it big. That's the whole budget. The race. Holy. You gotta find the goal. Holy smokes. Last season, Rick Ness and his crew mined $2 million worth of gold. It took a hell of a lot of hard work, but we did get our 1,000-ounce gold. I mean, with the amount of people that we had and the short time frame that we had, I mean, it was a miracle. But it's been a long road to this comeback season. When I played sports and music, I knew that I could work on the same thing with mining. I was successful. My first year on the mine was a success. That's it. Fell flat at the base. It took a lot to get up from that. And follow that up with success. I'll do those kind of houses with the equipment that we have right now. Yeah. But without a question, we have to do something. We're going to have to go out there and have shed the meat. To hit a record-breaking 9,000-ounce season, Tony must convince his wife, Minnie, to bankroll a new fleet of monster earth-moving machines.
Hey, you guys, how was the fishing?
Excellent. We did catch bull.
So what have you guys been talking about?
Well, if we get a license in the industry, that means we need more iron, buy more toys. That's what we've been talking about.
So what are you looking at?
Oh, we're probably going to deal out a couple $1 million.
Sorry. I almost lost my purse there.
We had a great year last year. So proud of us. Record amount of gold. Now it's a new year. With every new year comes the same amount of excitement, anticipation. I'm always optimistic that it's going to be better than last year. But the difficult part is after beginning his mining career with the Hoffmans, for the last 3 seasons, master prospector Dave Turin has traveled across America resurrecting lost mines and hunting down gold the old-timers left behind. When we get gold that they left, it's like, it's hard to find ground. It would be nice one of these years to go 2 years in a row in the same spot. But if you find good ground and you're a good miner, you hit it on the park, and that's what I'm hoping to do. Last season, Dave and his crew mined 600 ounces of gold worth over $1 million. But to beat that record-breaking total, he has to kickstart his prospecting mission early. Well, this season I want to get out as quick as I can and start prospecting. And what I'm finding is I have never seen as much competition for this ground, and I'm under pressure. When we were mining at Lynx Creek, there was a guy that approached me and said, "Hey, I've got this ground." He asked me to come out there and look at it. He's chasing down a leader between this town and 14 other people. Because it's a restoration plans. It's real fun. Just to tear down a concrete bridge, and it's almost a progress. You guys ever came out of that bridge, bro? Yeah. It's cowboys. And cowboy show in the middle of the that man right there. Stuff. Yes. And that's what this gold there. Pretty good. What's the material? Where did you get that? I don't know. We don't know. We've got pickers that you can actually pick up.
season was not the season I wanted it to be, and to be quite honest, it's a pretty big failure in my book. So this is my war room. This is where I come to kind of clear my head. So I joined the Army in '97, and when 9/11 happened, I knew I needed more, so I went Special Forces, and I did that for about 7 years. And in my last combat tour, there was a blast injury. A door blew up really close to me and my team. 2 or 3 weeks after that is when I took the round to the helmet from a sniper, and my brain was just getting to me. And that transpired into seizures, migraines, and the last 10 years have been a whirlwind with these disabilities. So it's not been easy. And I think getting a successful season is so much more important than just us making a successful business. It's the statement we're trying to make. Adapt and overcome. Don't take anything as failure until you know for a fact you failed. And I just don't feel like we're there yet.
Years ago, Rick made a deal Monster Red. Oh, love that sound. Love it. The shaker deck can run 300 yards of gold-laden dirt per hour. But Rick's brutal ground destroyed the plant in less than. What are you thinking? I'd say around 100 grand. His expenses at least. 100 grand. And how long? I'd say give me a month. For more than 18 months, it sat gathering dust. Now, Rick is finally on good ground in Kino, and to get the big gold, he needs a mega plant. But first, he needs to pay off the remaining $100,000 debt on Monster Red. Here we are trying to look over it. Definitely gonna pay him off, but it doesn't make it any nicer. These tires in this truck, I'd say so. Shut the up. I hope you have the goal. Oh, I just got another song and dance for you. Song and dance. And I got it. You know, this is mechanic. This is Carl. Hey, Carl. Yeah, that new series, Alligator Truck Truck. Yeah, you know. Good. Let's get the goal right here. Oh, you brought my goal. I've been waiting for that. There she is, buddy. Thank you so much. Yeah. What we needed. Happy man. So what happened to Monster Red? What type of material were you running through it? Just some gnarly. It tore the damn thing apart, and it's in bad shape. I'm trying to think about what we do for a wash plant this year. You know, we want to try the harder ground. It seems to do. I'm so sensitive. You know, I like troubles, right? You don't have water because it's not winter, but so yeah, take a look at it, see what you think of it. It's tough decisions, tough really thought of it. Well, you know me, man. I've kind of sit on a
Let's go.
As a mechanic, I'd honestly like a Toronto just because it's less maintenance for me, right? And it seems like I got a big decision to make right now, and that's figuring out what we're going to do for winter. That could make or break our season. The chase and the pursuit of gold, it excites me, it keeps me motivated, it keeps me stimulated, and it gives me a purpose and problem solving. That's what I love to do. I'd love to see $35 a yard. That'd be great. Right now, I'm pretty excited. If Dave can find $35 of gold per yard, the 1,400-acre claim could yield $200 million worth of gold. Prospect of vast quarry. The guys need a place to mine. If I don't find a place to mine, they don't work. They don't have a job. So yeah, there is a lot. Test results are good. The existing permit means he could begin mining immediately and capitalize on the high gold price. I'd love to find a lot of gold here and pack up, move everything back to Arizona. I love it here. The wind that wanted and washed over all these rocks, though. There's been some major monsoons in here. This is a perfect spot. Big gold. You've got candy here. Think of the amount of gold that probably came right through here. We have major intersection. We've mined Arizona 2 times. Learned a lot about flood gold. Flood gold is gold sitting near the surface that has been released by heavy rainfall or monsoons. The force of the rainfall moves sand, rocks, and even uncovering previously inaccessible gold beneath and washing it down into canyons and flatter areas of land. This is a huge property. He said he's got like 13 or 1,400 acres. But what you're really looking for is where the gold is going to be. Gold is at the lowest point, and that's in the valleys. Let's start here. Actually, pretty exciting. There's a lot of good indicators. Huge rocks on each side. They have found gold in the Ready? First prospect of the year, Chris. Let's hope we find some gold. Treasure hunt. That's what we're doing. We're going to try to find it. Gold on the property. Chris and I are going to find it. Deep, Chris, right there. There you go. There's Dave Pan. Well, I want to go pan this real quick. Let you know. There goes the first pan. Hopefully it's got some gold in it. I like it. Good potential here. Should be right here. If we get a license in the river somewhere, that means we need more iron. We came up with some numbers. In Puerto Vallarta, with ambitions of a record-breaking 9,000-ounce season, Tony must persuade many to greenlight a multi-million-dollar shopping trip for a fleet of new equipment to mine both Indian River and Paradise Hill. Probably gonna be 11, couple $1 million.
Sorry. I almost lost my cookies there.
Also a couple more rock ducks, 4 or 5 more rock ducks.
I hope they take credits I mean, that's all great and dandy, but it's really hard to kind of start buying if you're not sure if you have a license either. It's one thing spending money, but if you're not using the equipment, that bugs the hell out of me.
No. 2 seasons ago, an expired license forced Tony to shut down his Indian River operation.
The Indian River is way better the ground than we have on the hill. On Paradise Hill, you got to run 400 yards an hour to get 2 ounces. That's not very good. If we would run the same amount of material in the Indian River, we would have double. In order to make that work, we need bigger.
At 2,800 acres, Indian River is twice the size of Paradise Hill. With gold prices soaring at $1,800 per ounce, a new fleet of monster machines would mean Tony can mine an additional $10 million worth of gold in one season.
Even if we have to blow the budget, to get it, that's just what we're going to have to do.
Yes. His license is renewed.
If you do not invest in business rather big, then you lose before you get started.
Tony, we always reinvested in the business. That has never been a problem. But now we're talking really big numbers. So what are we really potentially looking at?
One B11T. Whatever, $2 million US.
Those are the 11T.
The 11T, a couple 40.
That's a T. He's not shooting.
Don't count your chickens until they hatch.
That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And there's no joke.
About $4.5 million, right? But what about if you set it at $4 million? You try to stay below. You cannot buy everything that just is.
We definitely be shooting. If we knock that $4.5 million, that would be nice.
I would really appreciate that. So you're gonna go to, I mean, in order for you to get the stuff, start chopping it, right? I'll go on the computer.
at each place that we're at. There's sometimes that we need to upgrade and get a little more creative. And pulling fans to do a major prospect for a major operation, I ain't gonna cut it. We're just shot in the dark right there. Just testing out. Gotta be a better way. Nothing in there at all. Nope. But it's good information. Now we know that there's no gold. Still interesting. See all the gravel showing right there? Yeah. Okay. With 1,400 acres available, Dave could mine here for decades if he can find the gold. Go dig some holes. But with no wash plant to bulk test the dirt, progress is slow. I think I'm down on bedrock. There. This is our best shot at it. Yep. If there's gold here, it's got to be here because this is nature's sluice box right here. Let's pull 3 more pans. If we find anything, we've got a shot at it. It's chasing pans now, aren't we? If there's gold here, this is easy to mine. It's cheap. I mean, you got 4 foot of paint, get it to the plant, you got the permits. Trust me, I'd love to mine this. So far, Dave has tested 6 areas, but found no gold. I ain't not seen anything. And he's out of time to keep looking. No gold in there. I'm gonna cut it. That's not good. But, you know, that's what we prospect. Let's go. Talk to Clay. In there, Clay. The gold that you guys found, it was worth a try. But for me and Chris and my crew, I think we got to move on. It's the way it works. We're just going to keep crushing. First prospect. It's time to stop. I have found nothing that resembles anything that's worth mining here. We don't have time. There's such competition. If I don't find the ground soon, there may be no more ground left. We've got to find the ground. We got to find the ground. So I need something where I can get in, get out, and get the job done. If I'm gonna fail, do it quickly. Otherwise, just waste it. I have to find a better way to process it. That was really, really rough. If we're gonna go do this again, I mean, they're just.
But what do you need for a guarantee?
What options do we actually have, legitimately, that you know that we can go? If you need to leave tomorrow, where are we going?
I spoke to an Army vet. He lives in Arizona. He literally told me he has a piece of property we can look at. It's a 9-acre placer mine in Arizona. That's the only way we're going to do it, dude. If we don't go find claims first and test and dig holes and find out if there's gold, we're going to do the same thing we did last season. Do you think you want to go with me on some of these prospecting trips?
If we're going to do this, I'm all in, but we need to find something with ground. I'm talking exceptional. The mining season is fastly approaching.
Yeah.
And there's a point where we're going to get so far behind. That's what happened to us last season. We didn't have the proper time. We weren't able to make the proper preparations. And it sucked.
I can tell you, you're absolutely going to have to prove it to me. I'm still pretty nervous about it. You two don't have a great track record of making good calls on people together. I'm a little bit stressed out because I don't think Fred is stressed enough. I know Fred's going to do everything he can to convince me, and it's very hard to say no to Fred.
We got all the comfort of home. The hot tub, I use that every night pretty much, or sometimes early in the morning. And then during the day, if a guy gets too hot, we have a splash pool over here that is heated. And if that's not good enough, we go down to the pool down below. Or we can go in the ocean. If a guy can't find a happy spot here, something's wrong, I think.
After finding a gold claim to prospect, Fred Lewis is one step closer to securing a second mining season.
I can tell you, you're absolutely going to have to prove it to me.
But without the backing of wife Cara, another season of mining is a pipe dream.
If I could talk to all the people in the Arizona, Nevada area, we could probably set something up where even if there's only 2 claims that we can look at, just hit those 2 claims and bounce back. We just need to get our hands in the dirt. You could actually be useful reading these people. Why don't you come with us?
So you guys are saying that I need to go prospecting now. We just have to think about all the angles.
Your skills might actually help us in some of this stuff, and we don't have a lot of time to ask anybody else.
Okay, so one step at a time. But now that I'm thinking about it, it does make more sense if I go. Then that's the only way I'm going to trust it.
I'm serious. I think
I don't know why I didn't think about it before. The more people we can get to come on this,
that's the point. If we use our resources and pull in everybody we know that cares about what we're doing,
we need to get rolling on this quick. Make sure we're on the right ground. That's key. Make it happen. I want to support Fred. I want to support his dreams. I want to support his instincts. If it's sustainable and feasible, I'll make it happen. I'm going to do everything I can to support him.
this is where all the hard work comes into play. If we do pull this off and we're actually being successful at it, pulling gold out of the ground consistently, we'll become miners.
Wait till you see what's right on the back, yeah? At Lance Bowler's mine site.
Brand new turbo RR car.
The Nest crew take a break from deciding which wash plant to run this season to blow off some steam.
No, does this thing have juice in it still? Well, it's still got juice.
During the off-season, Rick's crew race utility terrain vehicles around the country, capable of reaching 80 miles per hour in just 10 seconds.
I'll be in this thing for a couple hours.
Once I get behind the wheel, the anxiety that I would have in the beginning is not even there because I know that all I'm going to need is a couple miles. Like with racing, just being able to kind of spread my wings and make decisions and know that, there's nobody to question my decisions except me. Carl wants travel, I get it, but the kind of ground we are dictates that. It's just not going to work. And plus, I already have Monster Red. I'm not just going to abandon it. So, unfortunately, I think we're going to have more work on this trip. I wish we could just keep doing this. Yeah, man. We're going to keep gold mining until we can do this for a living. Yeah. Exactly what I'm thinking. And what's next? What are we going to do now? Another thing I was thinking on the way here is that Monster Red, you know the kind of yardage that thing can go through. And it already gets the fine gold. We'll figure out a way to get the coarse gold, too. I think we're going to stick with Monster Red. Fix it? Yeah. It's going to take some time, some money, but overall, I think it's going to be money running on our side.
It's sure going to be tough with one guy working on everybody up to that much, man.
I get it. I'm not trying to shovel it all on you either. I'll be there to help you whatever you need. But less people. Both of them had a lot more life to live.
Sugar boy. Mm-hmm. This.